Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Trip Around Multiverse with your host, the man who decided that, hey, my dad's evil, so I'm going to shave off my hair, Kyle Charles, and
and the man who decides to take over the world because of he's obsessed with a viral video game that he created, CY Chung.
and today, it's a bit late, but we finally watched, and we're going to discuss Titans, the HBO Max or Max show that is been running for 4 seasons. And it was
yes.
I know we're going to think different about this, but
well, I don't know. Do you think it's going to get another season? Or do you actually think
no, it's not. It's not because of the whole James Gunn taking over the DC Universe thing. It's not.
Okay, definitively dead. Yeah, it's what you're telling me.
Yeah, sadly.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I think our opinions on this show is gonna differ. Huge.
All right. What do you think of this season 4? First of all, I was watching it and I remember, and I was like, you know what? Why am I watching this? Yeah. And then I realized and remembered that I hate watch it. So yeah. I was trying to get along with it, and then I realized, you know what? Personal differences. Me and the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's season 4. It's awkward. It's awkward. Personally, and I actually did feel that Raven's white wig, yeah.
Oh yeah. That was.
And Raven's Australian accent as well, kind of slipped through as well.
See, I didn't even notice that, if I'm honest. I didn't notice it, but again, I really enjoy the show. I like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just okay.
Like
you don't. Go on.
At first, it's kind of it took me a bit of like, this is some people are a bit weird. I was like, you know what? This is own universe. People can be set up the way they are in it. So once I got over that, I was like, you know what? I like it.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's fine for what it is, kind of, but it is trying to be. Is that one of those things where, we tried to be edgy and hardcore, but even though I mean we like, I know most of the time we've really gone through this, but this season in particular, what did you enjoy about it? What did you? First of all, let me just say,
yeah,
I don't think they had enough actual brother blood in it.
Yeah.
I thought the way they were painting him up, the pictures and everything like that, I thought it was going to be the main villain, even though it was Mother Mayhem.
Yeah, she was more
Mother
Blood than what's his face?
Yeah.
Brother Blood.
And the way they had Brother Blood's costume, like he looked like a hobgoblinish, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it's got that orange and blue color scheme and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I can see what they're doing with this. Yeah. Except that they actually end up not doing that.
Yeah. But I get what you mean. But like, I don't know. I the story is a bit like, I like the story because it kind of tried to go supernatural.
Yeah.
Kind of like season 1-ish. And then mixed like science and stuff in it like that. So I kind of enjoyed that. I felt like this series, they did more character development with a lot of the characters in it. And I kind of felt like there were stakes to it.
Okay.
Unlike, I wouldn't say last season, because there were stakes in the last season.
Yeah.
And the only season really I felt like there weren't really stakes was like season 1. But yeah. And I don't know, I just enjoyed it. It's weird. That's why and like they just sort of like, you know what? No one's monitoring what we're doing, so we're just gonna go crazy with it. And then
I have to say, I did like bits of it. Right, Tim Drake. Okay, it took a while for him all the way to episode 10 to get him to be be Robin,
Yeah.
and I would have been fine with it if it was like say they had another season or something like that, and you'd be like, all right, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
But if they knew they had one last season, then might just push it to the halfway point of the season and then let them do the rest maybe as Robin, because they already shown off the costumes and stuff like that. At that point, you're like, all right, well, surely he'll be Robin sooner than later. Nah. So yeah, I thought it was funny that they had Lex Luthor for one episode, and then they were like, well, yeah, he's dying.
I actually liked that. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Because I thought, how they kind of like showed it before, like, oh, he's going to be a big part of this season. And then dude just snuffs it in the first episode. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I never saw that coming.
To their credit, though, they did wait until the end, the very end of, what's it called? The episode to do it.
Yeah. Which was like, good on them. Good on them. Oh, great.
And I didn't mind that either, because I was like, it makes sense with the the story they're telling.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah. Made sense. Because, like, you can't... Because with the live action stuff, like, Lex Luthor's already been overplayed, so it's like, okay...
Yeah, he didn't need to be there for any longer.
Yeah.
Because the story's not really about him anyways.
No. He was just a plot device, really.
Yeah. They need kind of to go bold.
Yeah. Exactly. So I was like,
to somehow legally take control of Lex Luthor Corps.
Yeah.
Even though, I was like, okay, well, biologically, you're an illegal experiment, right? So how does that give you legal rights to take over the company? But
this is weird universe, so whatever. I was like, Lord, I mean, apply for that.
You're like, okay, fair enough. You're Lex Luthor's biological, whatever. Yeah, but then you got to think everyone else who works for the company go, hold on a second, yeah. We know how the operation runs. This guy don't know jack.
But he, even though it's not how genetics works, he inherited Lex's smarts, isn't it?
Well. Yeah,
like you say, that's not how it works. But
but then again, with all the stuff we see, alone, like we've said, Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li, you can inherit an Irish accent from people you've never known. So it's not how it works. But in fiction, somehow some things do work that way.
Yeah,
whatever.
Just go with the flow.
Well, we're gonna say he opened his mind to his Kryptonian enhanced mind, right?
Yeah.
To access his to buff his human smarts, yeah.
Something like that, yeah. It's the only way that makes sense.
All right, but, and he had to go full on evil by shaving his hair. I'm like, all right, okay.
Yeah. I was like, okay, he's committed to the con, literally.
Yeah, I would say congratulations to the actor, man. He looked like he wasn't wearing a hairpiece. What's it called?
I think I think he legit shaved his head, didn't it?
Yeah, but then you know how afterwards when you see him with the hair.
Yeah. Yeah,
and I'm thinking that's a super dark hair. So is that a wig? But the thing is, they could have just filmed the scenes beforehand with his hair.
Because I was thinking the same. Like, they probably just filmed because obviously like the end where they show the Christmas bit. And then him learning to fly, I was like, they probably just filmed that first, obviously.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, his hair's so super deep dark that I wouldn't be surprised if it was a wig. It just looked a bit too black. A bit like when Stevie Richards dyed his hair black when he went with Chronic. You remember that?
I can't remember that. When he came to WWE, Chronic.
Yeah. Super jet black. It was like,
super weird. Yeah.
Mother Blood was this was like, so the first half of the season was like setting her up to try and corrupt her son, brother Blood. No, Mother Blood. He's got Mother Mayhem.
Mother Mayhem, and he is Sebastian Slinger.
And it's just like, all right. So even though they split the season in two, and they broadcast first 6 episodes and then broadcast the other 6 episodes later, it just is like, when am I going to get Brother Blood start doing stuff.
I kind of like that they longed it out, because like if you went straight to he's evil now, I'm like, oh, that's a bit weird.
Well, I would have thought at the midpoint, right, where he embraces the title of Brother Blood.
Yeah.
Then you get stuff going a bit more at faster pace, but it kind of didn't.
Yeah, because I've
Superboy was like, yo, I did like the idea. Okay, so I don't know whether it was their logic or not, right? But it seemed like when Superboy did his semi-heel turn, only to be like, well, actually, I'm a mole. I'm pretending to turn, and then he turns back because he was with them all along, right? Okay. Yeah. I did like it that he basically with Luthor Corp, with all the Luthor Corp whatever at his disposal, he was like, look, Sebastian, mate, I know you just wanted to promote your game, right? Your generic game, which has nothing to say apart from the competition. This is why people laugh at you, even though you have some sort of obsession with it, whether he wants to try and market it.
Yeah.
To the point where I think Sebastian was doing there was like a flashback, and one of his girlfriends or something was trying to help him with something, and he was like, look, I'm gonna have to get rid of you before you get rid of me. And
oh no,
like,
that was it. It wasn't. She was helping him. They was on like the anniversary date, and then she bought him a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah,
and he's like, "No, we need to break up." She's like, "Okay, what?" I thought everything was fine. This is very confusing, which it is, but then it makes sense later on when you find out all that.
So then Superboy's like, look, everyone trying to get you to do whatever they want, I'm help you put it in your game. That's all you want, right? That's all you want, so you don't be brother blooding it around, mystically stealing, like causing chaos and whatever, right? And he's like, yeah, except that then he puts some sort of addictive whatever on the game to make people continuously play it. It's like, dude, you just can't get out of your own way.
Yeah.
Your obsession is way too much. Just let it be.
Because he wants to be, as he keeps saying, someone special.
Yeah. No, I get that, right? Yeah. He's just like, no one pays attention to you. That's your problem, right? But now you got an inferiority complex, and even then, even after Connor Kent, Luthor, or whatever however you want to call him, he's like, look, anything that has any LexCorp device, app, whatever, it's going to download your game automatically on millions and millions of people's phones, right? And they're going to be playing it, because we're promoting it. Brother Blood is just like, I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast a spell and do, It's like, wow. You already got handed to you what you needed to hand to you, what you wanted all along, and you still want more.
Because, like, I found that kind of funny because, basically, like, his whole life was basically predetermined, isn't it? Because Mother Mayhem basically set up all his life, like all his downfalls and stuff like that, to make him be like super like servient to her, or whatever. And then because of that, that's why he has a complex. She kind of made him that way without intentionally making him that way. I was like, you dumb woman.
You caused yourself all these problems. Because then when she's like, "All right, well, finally, your brother blood, you're with me and my team. Like, come join me." And he's like, "No, actually, I will turn on you because no one wants me. So why do you want me?"
Yeah.
All right.
You never asked me what I wanted. She's like, "Oh,
yeah."
It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
You just threw away. You just spat on his emotions. That's great. Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see how that works out for you.
Which is funny because it's just like, you know what? Yeah, I did not see it coming. At the same time, I was like, fair enough that you've got this guy. He's a mess of a human being.
Yeah, he had no chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Legit. Oh, so sad. So he was well flushed out, that sort of part of it.
Yeah.
Mother Mayhem, her backstory is pretty messed up as well. Like, oh wow,
yeah.
You're a witch trying to be like a normal person, People just stepped all over you. Then you fell into a cult and went super deep into it, you know.
Yeah.
Even nearly killing your friend so you could be one of the brides of Trigon.
No, I think the friend tried to kill her first, and then she came out. What's it called? She came out after she got pushed down twice.
Oh, I thought she was the one who pushed the friend.
No. I think she was. I think she got pushed by her friend. Oh. And then she got, you know, like then they, because she have her tenacity of coming back twice, right?
Yeah.
They were like, you know, you'll be the mother of, what's it called?
Oh yeah. Yep. I got it mixed around. Yeah. I was like, oh wow, she's again. She has like reasons to be the way she is.
Yeah, because then they used her to breed the child. Yeah, and then
the only child Trigon must be a girl. And like, oh wow, that's messed up.
Then they locked her in the basement for however many years, right?
Yeah, and she was still loyal. What a
Well, yeah, because then she took it over.
Yeah, and became Mother Mayhem. Oh.
Yeah.
The woman played her. She was pretty good as well.
Yeah. Which I did not realize until now when I was looking it up. I was like, actually, have you seen The Bourne Identity?
I think I have.
Yeah, it's that lady.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because I know the guy who played Sebastian. Oh, I was just call him Brother Blood. He was in the Vampire Diaries and the originals.
Yeah. I didn't recognize him, but I do recognize him when you put it together. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do recognize him actually.
Yeah, because I was sitting there for ages, like I know this guy. Then he spoke, I was like, oh yep, that's where he's from.
Yeah.
And I remember that I hated him in those shows because that's a show that I hate watched.
Okay. All right.
Because it started off, one of my friends made me watch it. I hated it, and then because I started to like it, and then he came into it. I was like, I hate this guy. But yeah, he's like the opposite of his character in this. Yeah,
right.
That makes sense. So, yeah.
I did find Jinx pretty funny in here.
Yeah, I like
even
Jinx.
Though, why was she? I have to say, I don't know, 100% sure why she. It was just a random character, by the way. Yeah, but I don't know, like magic specific or whatever it is. You could have chosen any other character, but hey, you know, why not? If you got the options to do whatever. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you got the options to do whatever. So hey, you know, you do. You choose. Yeah.
Well, I guess I reckon it's one of those things that they use Jinx because there's probably some weird legal reason why they couldn't use someone else.
Yeah. They mentioned John Constantine, but they can't use him. So hey.
Yeah. And I liked how she said Constantine and everyone else in America said Constantine. I like that. I was like, that's a good little thing there. Yeah. Oh. And the reason why. Oh, that's another quick thing when we go back.
Yeah.
You know when Lex Luthor died, and they showed he's not obituary, but like his memorial on TV.
Yeah.
And they said he's 67 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was and then something else Nightwing said. Goes, Lex Luthor's been trying to kill Superman for 40 years. I was like, oh, wait.
What?
How old is everyone?
Yeah.
Because then it kind of Superman, it kind of makes, because he doesn't age as like we do. So, yeah. Then it makes sense that Batman's old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how old is Nightwing meant to be? 30?
I'll say like late 20s, probably come up to 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, time always kind of makes sense, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did like they just randomly had what's it called? The guy from Star. When they introduced Star Labs, and then they introduced the random tech guy. He then becomes. Well, he wasn't random. I mean, yeah, they introduced him.
I mean, he's a character in the comics.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
he's recent though. He's when, but they kind of changed what he is, but his job profession, because he in the later was it Batman? It was a Batman series that come out recently, and it's when Tim Drake comes out as bisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a guy he meets there and he finds out that he's bisexual. His name's Bernard.
Okay.
And that's this guy, but they changed him. But then this kind of made me question a lot of things, because isn't Tim Drake meant to be like a child, right?
You mean in this series?
Yeah.
I'm
Not
sure
child,
he's
but like mid-teens, possibly. Yeah.
I think personally, he's over 18. That's what I'm looking at here.
I was thinking 16, 17, right?
Wow. Okay.
Because I think they say something about that in the last season, and his age. And then this guy must be in his like 20s, right? Or he's a real smart person, like teenager, and they gave him that sort of job. So like, this is quite questionable in my opinion, but I'm not gonna dwell on it too much. But I kept on thinking about it too much. So yeah, that was a weird little part for me.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this is weird.
Yeah.
Power dynamics. Yeah. But yeah.
Well, but when I say the random one guy, right? He just seemed like, okay, so we're going in this direction because no one else seems to be relevant here. Yeah, everyone else is part of Star Labs, right?
Yeah.
But no one seems to be spotlighted, if you know what I mean. Just random conversation here and there with that person.
Yeah.
Bernard gets relevance later, like, he gets more screen time. Like, there's a reason why they highlight him. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Because he's Tim's boyfriend.
Well, yeah.
Or love interest.
Yeah. Which, like, okay, fine. Yeah. And it makes sense that when Tim gets his Robin suit, it's from him, and they the bow staff and stuff. Like, okay, well, you need your Star Labs tech anyways. So
yeah,
I mean, you make Star Labs tech anyways, right? So I don't know why. I don't know why not, right?
Especially as Batman's not in the picture no more.
Yep.
And well, he could have went to the tailor. Well, the suit's probably from the tailor guy who made Nightwing's costume, all that.
Well,
who knows? Who
yeah,
cares?
I guess but they actually made use of the science guy. When I say the science guy, I mean that's what Bernard does. He's a science guy, right? When they're in, when they're in that episode where we have to get Dragon's horn.
Yeah.
In the cursed town.
Yeah, the pocket dimension town. Yeah.
Yeah, which was a bit random, but I was like, okay, you know what?
It was so random. It came out from nowhere. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. I was like, okay, fine. I'm watching.
Yeah.
You know.
I was like, okay.
I want to go. I want to know what's going on.
Because it's one of those things. It's out of place, but doesn't feel out of place. If that makes any sort of sense.
It was just a very it was a different style of episodes from the previous lot of stuff that was going on.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't say necessarily they're super adventuring, right? But this is definitely mystery, magic spell involved stuff.
Yeah. So kind of like, oh, okay, yep, that checks out. Yeah.
Yeah, this is where so they go into this half of the Titan. No, I think is Raven.
Yeah, Raven, Nightwing, Starfire.
Yeah.
Go in the RV, and then Bernard and Tim are following behind in his electric car.
Yep.
And then they get sucked into the.
They just disappear in front of Tim and Bernard.
Yeah.
And then and then they didn't even realize to get into the town. They didn't even realize something's off key, even though we as the audience see the filter change.
Yeah.
Looking 50s style, and Rachel notices something's off because she can feel the what's recorded on the people.
Yeah, it's like
the vibes.
Spider
and turns out it's a cursed town that whoever goes in the town gets their memories wiped after a while and they'll become like living in a fake town to protect the Horn of Trigon.
Yeah.
Sort of ish. Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
So Nightwing's like, oh, look, right. When we start having the memories fading, Constantine taught Batman a trick, right?
Yeah. Well,
To record your memories on a tape player or whatever it is, right? Then we'll try and tick the better because it'll reroute you back, your mentality back to your original memories.
yeah.
And Starfire's like, this is bull, right? Of course.
Yeah.
But then, she starts losing her memories and Nightwing still's got his, so yeah.
Yeah. I like that. That's so cool.
Yeah, I was like, okay, fair enough. I get the idea behind it. You didn't even explain it in depth and whether it actually work or not, but you can just say, oh, John Constantine taught you guys stuff. Yeah, and I'll accept that it works.
Yeah, because it did. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they so the Horns put a child of Trigon, right? And they thought that Dick was the son of Trigon, even though they poisoned the milkshake to subdue anyone who was non-human.
Yeah,
which they thought they would get everyone, get all three of the people there with that, but it didn't. It didn't affect Dick. Yeah. And then Rachel was like to the people that had kidnapped her, and like, you notice how your stuff didn't affect him because he's actually fully human. And then the two people that kidnapped her were like, oh, okay, so that means he isn't the son of Trigon.
Oh,
and she's like, yeah, and then she goes, actually, yeah, I am the daughter of Trigon, so you better let me go. And they're like, mm-hmm. But then it turns out those two people were wanting to leave the town anyway, so they tried to help her.
Yeah.
One of them was deaf from a swimming accident, I think.
Yeah.
Before she got sucked into the town. The other guy, he deadened himself.
Yeah.
Because they have the speakers playing, which
makes you lose your memory. Yeah.
Yeah. The town, whatever it is, the speakers play the chant or whatever it is, and you then start becoming one of the townspeople instead of having your own memories. That's why I think that partially just let them be. The longer they keep them in the town, the harder it like the eventually the spell will work its way.
Yeah.
Except that it doesn't because Nightwing, he's trained.
Yeah, because the son of Batman and all.
Yeah. Yeah. So that I thought, okay, that's kind of cool. They tried some stuff. The other episode I found pretty cool was the episode with Jason Todd in it, but it was a bit not random, right? I thought I was gonna have more Jason Todd in it than I expected. I thought it was going to be in the last half of season 4, maybe. No, I was waiting for him to take an appearance, but yeah, he only made one episode appearance.
I was kind of glad that he only made that one appearance because, then it'll make him a hero rather than what he is now, like an anti-hero sort of.
Well, it's an awkward one because what is he? What is he exactly?
Anti-hero. He's clean up Gotham as there's no Batman anymore.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. I suppose, but it's just like so he terrorized the Titans, and then he's like, actually, you know what? Yeah, since I gotta go about my stuff after all the stuff that I've done to them, I better shape up. All right, off screen.
Yeah, because it'd be weird if I don't know. It would be too cookie cutter if he was here yeah, guys, by the way, I killed what's his face, Hank Hawk, and I was basically used to do all that stuff, but hey, forgive me, we're friends.
Yeah.
Nightwing can forgive you, I can see that, but I don't forgive the other people because
Yeah, exactly. No wonder why he keeps it on the down low,
Yeah.
Because if that ever come out, jeez.
Yeah, exactly. So okay.
Yeah. And so it's I think when he speaks on his walkie-talkie or whatever to Jason, I think he gives back the bare minimum details.
Yeah. He's like, this is interesting.
Yeah, but I did like that episode because it kind of it gave the former current Robins and stuff like that.
Yeah. But I kind of halfway through is Dick sent him there on purpose, innit, to train with him, innit?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that phone call in, I was like, yep, I knew it. I knew it. I like that.
Yeah. Even though, like I said, all the stuff that he's done previous, but whatever, right?
Yeah. But at the end, remember, Jason, like, at the end of season 3, Tim did forgive him and that. Not Tim, sorry. Dick did forgive him for what he did.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm alright with it.
Yeah.
It's not silly.
Yeah. 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 So that was, and the other thing was Garfield Logan going back to Doom Patrol, where he meets Cyborg for the first time.
Yeah, I like that as well. The whole, because remember there was some weird thing when this and Doom Patrol started. They were meant to be in the same universe.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, they decided they're not in the same universe.
Well, I think it's because they couldn't get the guy who played Niles Calder to come back, so they recast him with Timothy Dolan. But
yeah,
recastings happen, so I don't see why they still couldn't just pretend it's the same continuity.
Yeah,
however,
some weird reason. And then now they're in the same universe again. I was like, okay, I guess, because they both know they're not getting another season.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, let me put it this way: they don't say they're not in the same universe, right? Because this could be that universe's version of Doom Patrol now with Cyborg in it.
But that's just weird.
Well, yeah. But then again, I remember. I don't know if you remember. In Crisis on Infinite Earths, it does put everyone in a separate universe. It does put the Titans and the Doom Patrol in a separate universe.
Yeah, but did that happen?
Yeah, well, it didn't.
Yeah, no,
it didn't happen.
It's all stupid. But yeah. Oh, I totally forgot about that. But yeah, that's just.
Yeah.
But it must be the same universe, because then, well, now anyway. Actually, no, it could be because Infinite Crisis rewrote lots of things, didn't it? So.
No, but at the end, they have when they show the different Earths, they show them on different numerical.
Numerical. Their numeric destination. Yeah.
That's it.
But yeah. But yeah, but I did like all that red, the red stuff as well. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, oh, the red.
Yeah.
We would have had the green if Swamp Thing didn't get cancelled. But yeah.
Yeah. It was like, why was it the red? Because what Garfield was connected to.
Oh, because in you probably know this anyway. In the DC universe,
the bleed. No, am I thinking of something else?
No, the bleed is right. That's what. Oh, that was in Animal Man, the new 52 one. Yeah, it's got something to do with the bleed, and then it became the red, and the red is the animals.
Yeah.
And the green is plants, and then that's when the new 52 for a while, Beast Boy was red.
Yeah.
And they changed it back to green without even explaining why.
Why not? Yeah.
You know how it is? I thought it was weird that they turned him red, but then when I found out about the red stuff, I was like, okay, it kind of makes sense, but still doesn't make any sense. You just changed him to be new, I guess. But yeah, why fix something that's not broken? But yeah. And then but I like the red stuff and him being able to travel through dimensions.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things you're like, all right, okay. I mean,
because like how they explained it made sense. Like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because before, when he first does that makes no sense. And when the guy Freedom Beast explained it to him, I was like, oh, okay, yep, I can kind of get this now. All right.
Yeah, and they were saying Animal Man and Vixen were also
avatars of the red, but he's special because reason.
I think they do set up lore that they don't follow through because they can't.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because you're like, all right, well, other stuff happens in this universe. There's loads of other people, so okay, fair.
Because I do like all that stuff, how they the mentions and stuff, of like laying like history in that world and things like that. So I did like all that bit, like Buona. What's the dude's name who fuses animals together? Not Freedom Beast, the guy before him, the white guy. Buona Beast.
Baker? You don't mean Animal Man?
No.
Oh.
I think his name's Buona Beast or something like that.
Okay.
It's the guy, you know, when you see all the avatars who were the Freedom Beast before, and there's a white guy there.
Yeah.
Something Myers. I can't remember his name. He was before him, and then I didn't know him because of Batman Brave and the Bold, the cartoon. He was in it quite a lot.
Yeah.
I think his name is Buona Beast.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like that. I was like, oh, that's a cool little reference you did there. Huh.
Yeah. All right. What did you think of the overall story, though?
Overall story? Had its twists and turns. It made me think that Connor was turning bad, like proper bad, but then and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like what I've done to my boy Connor. And then the swerve, I was like, okay, cool, I like that now. He was trying to prove himself to Dick that he can do what needs to be done. So I like that. Mm-hmm. Like the whole Starfire stuff.
Yeah. Do you think it was paced well enough, or do you think they had too many? Like, okay, so did it have episodes that spotlight different things at different places? Like, I think, Beast Boy had 2 episodes centered around him-ish. He had that thingamajig episode. Oh, we didn't even finish what? So you know the town, right?
Yeah.
The mystery magical town.
Yeah.
So Bernard, Tim is like, so they find the dude at the top of the hill. So Tim and Bernard find a dude at the top of the hill. He's like using the where the coil and regenerators are, the generators are for the place.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, let's ask this guy some questions. And he's like, yeah, my dad's disappeared for ages, and I'm just kind of
just here.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll come back. I can't give up. And then Tim's like, yeah, I can feel him. I got the
sun dog. Yeah.
And Bernard's like, nah, I deal with science, man. Science all the way, baby.
Yeah.
And then Tim's like, all right, well, I'm gonna stay here, help this guy, right?
Yeah.
And Bernard's like, well, I'm gonna go back and get some of that tech stuff to go and look for the stuff because your intuitions ain't good enough, right? Yeah. We need hard science. We need proven facts. We need technology. And then later on, he comes back and goes, actually, you know what? Yeah, my electric car has a battery power to it. So if this music stuff that this guy was thinking is sending signals over to the next through a dimension or whatever it is, okay, fine, yeah. Let's just jack it up and see what happens.
Yeah, you know.
And yeah, they start playing music through to the interdimensional pocket town, and it sets them free.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Checks out, I guess.
Yeah. Just gotta believe. Yeah. Even though the guy said he deafened himself, right?
Yeah, that bit I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah, the guy's dad deafened himself, so he couldn't hear the town speakers, right?
Yeah.
But somehow he could hear the music from the other dimension, the prime dimension or whatever. You know. Like,
sure.
Okay. Yeah, unless he didn't completely deafen himself, but he said he's lip reading. So unless he deafened himself to the point where he doesn't hear the music because it's on a high frequency. You can hear lower frequency rather than something a bit further away.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. Like, okay, that.
Yeah, it's a bit like you know how when Superman or dogs hear high pitched sounds out of yeah.
And that makes slight sense, yeah.
Well, no, but unless of course he's like, all right, you have to be within a certain distance to be able, deafen himself to the point where he can hear within a certain distance.
Yeah.
And nothing like nothing transmitted, but you know how vibrational frequency sounds are different. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Anyways, so yeah.
What else did you So what did you like about this? Did you like the overall story? What didn't you like?
I was like, you know what? I'm watching this and I'm like, all right, okay. let me finish watching it.
Yeah.
I can't say it was magnificent or anything like that, and I can't say I hate watch it to levels of the previous season's nuttiness.
Yeah.
Right. It was fine. That was the thing.
Hmm.
But it wasn't. It wasn't as hate watchable as the previous seasons. Because I'm watching those going, my god, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Here I'm like, oh, it's all right. But that's there's no allure to things that are just all right.
I get that. Yeah, but it's Titans.
Yeah,
Like
they
you kind of know you're getting as soon as it started from the trailer that came out 4 years ago. It was you kind of knew he was getting from then.
Did like it when Tim Drake first appeared in Gotham, and he basically lands in the car and does the exact scene that Dick Grayson did.
Yeah, I like that as well. Yeah, except for not saying "F Batman."
Yeah. Did you think it's better that Tim Drake doesn't work with Batman in this one?
For the story, yeah, I guess, because like it doesn't really, because they've kind of like Batman was never sort of a thing in this anyway. He was just like a plot device. So I was like, yeah, I'm fine with it.
No, but you're fine with Tim Drake never having any connection with Batman.
Yeah. I'm fine
Okay.
with that.
Okay. All right.
Like,
I mean, it makes sense in this universe.
Yeah.
So I let it slide.
Yeah, same. Like, it's because it's this universe. Batman's not a part of it, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I can see past this. I'm not gonna like be upset about it or anything.
Yeah. I mean, hey, why not? I say why not, but what are you gonna do other?
Yeah, exactly. It's like it is, man. It's cool.
Yeah.
And like you said, I did get like all three Robins had a connection in a way, so yeah, I'm alright with that.
Yeah. I don't know what this the Starfire storyline was about. You know how? Oh yeah, she's got her flame is blue, but it's meant to be yellow or whatever. And then when she took up Brother Blood because he's gonna explode himself or some craziness like that. Yeah. It's like okay, they all saying their goodbyes as though she's gonna die, and then she doesn't. All right.
Yeah. That was a bit. Because the reason why she had the blue flame, I should have maybe done a recap of season 3 before watching it. Because something happens to her in season 3, that's why she gets the blue.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, that's why at the end it went back in it. I remember correct. That's when she went back to her normal color flame. I want to say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. As in. Maybe you're right. Maybe we need to rewatch season 3, but at the same time, it's like I don't know if I want to watch season 3 or I need to. But hey,
I'll rewatch it at some point. I'll rewatch all of it at some point because, like I said, I enjoy Titans. Like I like the take on their characters.
I personally just think it. I think I said it before. I think it's just too try hard. Is what. But I have to say they toned down the edginess of it, right? To make it more action, adventure, suspense, thriller, whatever you want to make it.
Yeah.
But then you get the swearing that doesn't seem to fit the Titans. So, by the way, I do allow it for Hawk because that's the type of character. Yeah. But I think that was where Superboy said the F word or something like that, and I'm like,
I didn't mind that.
But at that point, you're gonna say because he was evil.
Yeah, basically.
And he had his head bald. Okay.
And like the swearing, I'm not much of a fan of swearing like things and everything like that. But like that's how people communicate, so it's kind of realistic for them to swear. Because like think about it.
Yeah.
Other shows where it swears like that's not real. That's not real. People don't talk like that, do they? So. I allow it sometimes and sometimes, like you said, it's a bit over exaggerated. But
yeah.
I've heard people have normal conversations with a lot more than that. So like, yeah, it fits, I guess. Yeah, like I don't know. hearing like Dick Grayson swear for the first time, like, oh wow, that's not Dick Grayson. I was like, you know what?
No. Yeah.
It's the real world, so he probably would swear. So yeah, okay, cool, whatever. Yeah.
I think he had a pretty good showing here.
Yeah.
He even beat up some. So Jinx stole something from some elf ladies a while ago as part of the plot.
Yeah.
And she went to steal it back, and then Dick Grayson helped her.
Yeah.
By they go to the club where the elf lady is now taken over, and then Dick's like, all right, let me just. Well, I need Starfire is turned into stone because of this thing, yeah. So yeah. I need your help to do whatever, right? And the elf lady's like, nah, we in this club, in my nightclub, none of that.
Yeah.
And so Dick beats up her guards and then beats her up.
Yeah.
All right. And then it turns out it wasn't even anything to do with anything because Jinx is there using that as a distraction to rob something else.
Yeah, I was like, wow, man.
Like, all right, well, yeah. Now that is a character. I'd say Jinx. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
So, fair enough.
I like that about her. She was fun. She was fun. There was another thing.
Talk about the bits where everyone got turned into zombies from the asylum.
That
Mother Blood asylum, wherever they kept her, right?
Yeah, which called back to season 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
The season 1, season 2, where they burnt down the place. Can't remember either way. It was called back to a previous season.
They started chopping people's heads off. I was like, all right, fine. You could just send Superboy and then just heat blast everyone,
Yeah. And then we had Deathstroke come back. Like, that's cool. Oh,
yeah.
Zombie Deathstroke.
Yeah.
And then he covered his head, and the body just walked back, picked it up.
Yeah.
Wow. That's hilarious. And then what was it? And then that's when Superboy got corrupted for the first time.
Yeah.
He got stabbed at. It was a magic knife and not kryptonite knife, isn't it?
I think Superboy, he's got beat up a good couple of times in this season because didn't he try to after he turned evil, right? After he shaved his head, he's decided also to forego any sense of logic.
Yeah, as you do.
He's like intimidating the Star Labs girl. Where's that signal coming from? Like, I got Lex Corp satellites now, yeah? So I want you to triangulate this, right? To see who's been hacking whatever, right? And now, you tell me where that signal comes from.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right. And then he just charges them. They get smacked down by some magic. And,
Yeah, magic's his weakness. Yeah. I like how he didn't know that. And it's like, Superman's weak to magic. He's like, no, he's not weak to nothing. And Dick's like, dude, he is.
Yeah.
You silly boy. I know everything because Batman told me. But yeah, I was like...
It's silly boy. And then the Superboy's like, no, I'm Superboy, actually. I know myself.
Yeah. Like,
so,
no, you don't.
Yeah.
You're like 2 years old at this point, but alright, sure.
Exactly. I'm the son of Lex Luthor and Superman.
Yeah. Alright, calm down. We know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, jeez, man, just stop being a baby. But yeah.
Yeah.
I did think he was gonna die though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
he was the most powerful member of the team, and you think they needed to power him down a little bit, and they need to get rid of. I mean, like, wasn't there they had Wonder Girl on the team one time? They had Starfire.
Yeah.
They got Raven, and they got Superboy. So they got actually quite a decent power size team.
Yeah.
So you're saying you thought they were going to get rid of Superboy, so at least there'll be more threats they could that could seem like they could do stuff.
I thought like they could kill him off at this point because it's near the end.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to die. Then I thought, actually, you know what? They're going to probably do the Kryptonian sleep thing where he near the end, and that's where he's going to wake up and help him. And they kind of did do that, didn't they? Right. In a way.
Yeah, and if Titans died... if Starfire died at the end of this, okay, fair enough, because that's where it seemed like it was going.
Yeah, it did,
And, but she didn't. But I think a lot of it matters because they didn't seem to be getting to season 5 anyways.
No.
Though I did like it at the end of the final episode where Dick's like, okay, so what are you all going to do for the next couple of months or whatever, right? and they're just showing kind of flashes to the people saying whatever, and then you show flashes to the future.
Yeah.
Where like Superboy's training with Superman, even though you just see Superman's boots. So
yeah, which I like. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to show it. Yeah.
Yeah, and whatnot. So everyone gets a send off.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. If they did get a season 5, you can still carry on from that. If they didn't, this is a nice sort of wrap up rather than. What's our next adventure? I don't know. Let's get in the van and then that's it. That would be.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, you're talking about the season 3 ending.
Yeah.
At least as well. Tim's locked down as Robin at this point. So
yeah. So I was like, okay, that's a good sort of send off.
Yeah. I found it was fine. It was fine. It wasn't spectacular, but it wasn't spectacularly bad as well. I was watching it going, all right, okay, but now the allure is gone of watching it thinking they are messing up these characters.
Nah, no.
Yeah. Or what they're gonna do next to these people that I don't like, but nah, it just seemed like
What could they do?
Yeah.
I said I don't know. Maybe I like it because I could detach myself from their comic book counterparts, or whatever.
Yeah. Maybe that's what
this is their version. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I just I think I just feel like they kind of like because they took a break between episode 6 and episode 7. There was a couple months break.
Mm.
And at the end of that episode, that season, episode 6, is when Brother Blood finally got the powers, or they dipped him in the liquid of whatever.
Yeah.
And it was Brother Blood. So I thought he was going to take over for the rest of one of the. Well, see, Mother Mayhem was the main villain, right? To that point, and then I thought you'd think, okay, they'd have split the villain roles between them. As in, the same group, but can they even trust each other at this point?
Yeah.
Because of how I want to say mentally damaged Brother Blood is, but all his life he's been have more negative aspects on life, right?
Yeah.
So even then you could say, his mother who made him, his actual mother, and his mother who made him Brother Blood. How do you know? I don't see why he wouldn't suspect her of using him to further her own agendas, which he was. So hey, but that'd give him a bit more like, okay, well, let's see where this is going, but I don't trust him, sort of thing.
Yeah. They could have done that.
So I did like the Brother Blood costume.
Yeah, that was good. But what was the other thing I thought? That I don't kind of like that they didn't have him that much in the foreground. Brother Blood, I don't know. Because it's not the Brother Blood show; it's a Titan show. I want to know about my Titan.
Yeah, but is it the Mother Mayhem show? Because she was
Yeah, well, she. Good point. Good point.
Yeah. Well, look, I did that also, like how they so Jinx had this ability to freeze people for a couple of seconds,
yeah.
Except that it didn't work against Mother Mayhem's magic, because she froze for a little bit and then she got shanked.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, that was a fun character. You kind of like got rid of. She could have been part of the Titans at the end of it. You'd add a bit more personality to the group.
I don't know. I couldn't see her being. Say she did survive. I couldn't see her being at the end.
Okay, but she could be an off and on tag team partner on the occasion when they need someone to.
I don't think that either. I just felt like she kind of served her purpose when she died. Oh yeah, that makes sense, Because then, if they had a magic person, like a sort of magic person like her in the end, it wouldn't have gone the same way. So I was like, it makes sense to kind of take her off the table. Because then it's like magic versus magic. Like, okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, we could argue the amount of magic she had, because she didn't seem to be she seemed like a dabbler in spells. Let me put it out.
Yeah.
Rather than a full on magic user, because they have they have Raven for that. So
Yeah. So it's kind of like, killer. Makes sense. It kind of gives them more something to do, and then it kind of gets them to where they need to be.
Yeah. I mean, overall, I think it's fine.
I did think that they was going to bring her back to life at some point, but no.
Yeah.
But she said she's going to be resurrected, but we'll see.
Yeah, it seems like Trigon is the main nemesis of the Titans.
He was.
Well, yeah. But throughout, like from even season 1 to season 4, it's like yeah. This is our he's had a presence.
Yeah. But it's kind of like the comics, the early comics and stuff, and he was sort of like always popping his head back and forth, like, "Hey, Trigon's back, woo!" So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. I guess so. I guess what? Yeah. I mean, he them pesky hell demons gonna be trying whatever they're gonna be trying, right?
Yeah, that's them. Yeah, sadly.
Is Brother Blood actually in the comics somehow tied to Trigon, or did they just do that for this story?
I can't remember, because I was thinking this. I think he might be, because I think the cult he's a part of are linked to Trigon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm like 80% sure that he is.
Okay. Which, so surprisingly, for the daughter of Trigon, Raven, and Brother Blood, they don't seem to be too like antagonistic towards each other. It's not like the entire storyline is centered around the children of Trigon. As much as they maybe should have been or could have been or something like that. They were just kind of
there.
Yeah. You would have thought, like, if Mother Mayhem wanted Brother Blood to be the true inheritor of the whatever, they'd be trying to actively kill Raven.
Yeah, but I think they didn't kill Raven because the whole prophecy that Trigon wants his daughter. So
yeah, and they had at least as well that the reasoning of so I think Brother Blood tried to terrorize Raven, but there's something that linked them together. So if one of them got hurt, the other one got hurt.
Yeah, which is that's a clever, weird thing to do.
Yeah, and then they had to get then they had to go to who is that the spellcaster lady, whatever.
Oh God, did they say her name?
I don't know, but some spellcaster lady who then who cast out the demon from Raven, who then Dick had to kill.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, all right. Some of this, strange stuff, but I'll okay. This is what you presented to me, and it's consistent with the story you're telling in this particular series.
Yeah.
All right,
it's your universe,
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but you're saying people should watch this, right? And I'm saying, I think of all the seasons, this is the most one that is toned down.
Yeah.
But then I think it might be the one that nothing stands out the most in it. I think they I don't know if you want to say they're trying to course correct or anything like that, but to me it's like, right, season 1, 2, and 3 were a bit outrageous,
yeah
but this wasn't.
Yeah, no, I can see I get what you mean. Yeah, it is a bit like I'll say, listen to people's complaints, quote unquote, because I had no complaints about it.
Well, yeah. But that's the thing, is they should have stuck to their guns, because then that would have been like, keep it like, the tone of everything else.
Yeah, they should have, but I don't know, unless they were trying like, you know what, let's kind of wheel this in, Actually, I can't think of. I reckon if they knew before that it was season 4 was it, they probably went balls to the wall and went all.
Exactly. Blades of Glory. Let's take everything down, the entire universe down with us.
Yeah,
which I could see happening, right?
Yeah.
Which I could see 100%, and I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, this is exactly what I would expect from this series and the maker of these episodes.
Yeah.
Because they know and we know what's up.
Yeah. But I guess they probably didn't find out till he finished filming it. It's like, oh, okay, we're not getting another season. Cool. Right. Well, good thing we kind of wrap certain things up just in case. But,
Yeah. So you're saying a thumbs up, not a double thumbs up, just a thumbs up?
For me, double thumbs up, dude. And a whole, this is like, all right. So for Titans season 2, sorry. Yeah, thumbs up. For the whole thing, season 1,
the entire,
Yep.
Yeah.
I would give it 3 thumbs up, even though I only have 2 hands. I'll give it 3 thumbs up.
Okay. I might be on the. So, yeah, I think season 1 and 2. It might be just because though Hawk is in it, and he gives it a bit, and Jason Todd are also in it.
Yeah.
Right, and they add the extra edginess, of what it is.
Yeah.
Because of their characters, I'm like, all right, well, I can hate watch this, right? But when you take those characters out of the equation, there's not enough to keep me watching it. Even though I'd still be watching it, just not enough of this uber machismo matchiness that just you're like, oh, those people.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't get why you don't like. It's the best. I don't know, man. It's like such an awesome show.
Maybe you know what? Here's the thing. Maybe if I rewatched the entire thing, I'd be like, I'm one of the. You know what it is like? You like The Room, but I don't like The Room. All right, I feel like I'm not in on the joke, even though I know that. I don't know if I know that they think there is a joke to it. That's my logic.
Yeah. Like that's different. Like I don't know.
But if they did season if they did for the last season decide to go in a blaze of glory and just do whatever wackiness they decide, I'd be like, all right, fair enough. I think they know where they stand.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like I said at first, at first I was like, oh, this is gonna be terrible. And then, like I said, once I learned to disconnect from the version of the characters I know, like, you know what? This is great. And it's great.
Okay.
If more people did that, they probably enjoy it.
Yeah. I think that kind of closes us up for the review of Titans season 4.
The greatest show that has ever been. Actually, I won't go far and say it's the greatest show ever. But
no. It is a show. I'm going to put it that way.
Show, but like I said, I can see why people don't like it.
It is a show that exists in the existence of movies,
and it should carry on existing.
TV series, and media. That's as much as I can say.
And it should, in my opinion, carry on. They should. This is one of the things that should carry over from the weird stuff that's going on in the DC films now, like how Aquaman may or may not be in the new DCU, depending on how well it does. We all know that.
Yeah.
So Titans should have been left like, the TV stuff, they can have its own little pocket universe rather than...
Yeah. Why not, right? I mean, yeah.
Rather than what they're doing now where, no, we want everything to connect. Like, no, just...
Yeah.
Let certain things be, but hey, I'm not getting paid millions of dollars to think about stuff, so hey. But it's closing us up, I guess. I liked it. You was on the fence, so yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I feel, yeah. But then again, like, where's... So what happened to Red Hood disappeared for ages. I've never mentioned, like, she never existed in the first place. Wonder Girl as well.
Understandable.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, the characters just came in and just went for okay, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Because don't get me wrong, I was like, oh, at least mention like Wonder Girl or whatever, but
we're just gonna pretend, you know. To be fair, try to keep yourself contained within the story it was telling. So hey.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say that you could enter it without knowing too much background, but you kind of can actually.
Yeah, you kind of can. You can always go backwards. To be fair, yeah. Because there's nothing like super like you need to know this to carry on with this. So yeah, it's easy accessible. That's the word.
All right. Yeah. So that signs us off for Titan season 4.
Yes. Season 4. And I have been the man who saw a future that could never be or could be because we got cancelled. Carl Charles, and
I'm the resurrected villain of season 2 that got my head chopped off and definitively ended.
Yes.
Even though I'm a zombie magic thing, but you know, blown up as well. See what Chung.
And you have been listening to us review season 4 of Titans. Have you watched Titan? Let us know. And who is your favorite character? And were you sad that there's not going to be a season 4 like me?
Season 5.
Season 5 like me. Let us know. And you can do that by leaving a message in the comment section if you're watching us on the YouTube. If you listen to this on a podcasting platform, don't forget to give us a 5-star review if you can, and leave a nice comment or something. It'd be very nice of you to do that. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. All that can be found in the description of the podcast. And until next time, guys, I'd like to thank you all for taking a trip with us around the multiverse. Bye.
Bye.
Boop.